Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Murder on the Orient Express. That wasn't how I was going to start. I was going to say, welcome to the Orient Express, where there's been a murder! To everyone's shock. Now, we have investigated pretty much everything in the room. The only thing left to do is... Oh, hello. Hello.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
Ah. So. Okay, now I can do things. Okay, I could have just checked this. The murderer's way out. Well, it had to be the door. So. So the connecting door. Okay. Will the most likely, okay. The connecting door, and it's not latched. Able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched. Okay. Okay. Well, those two mean it was locked. Murder could not get through the hall door because it was locked on the inside. And it's open, but trapped in the snow. There's no snowprint. There's no footprints. Hope he's going to get out of the next station through the window, but the train never made it.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room. That's the right answer.
Okay. Witness of the escape. Who are the two people who could have seen the murderer leaving the room? Well, Mrs. Hubbard is one of them. And then Monsieur Michel? Because no one else was in that room, were they? Coming out the main exit, yes.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Okay, so I need to go and talk to them. Okay, so we figured that one out. Oh, is that... Oh, that's a different thing. Okay, is there a... That wasn't what I meant to do. Is this... Oh, that's the only thing I can deal with? Okay, well, I can chat with the doctor. Okay, so... the night of the murder.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Okay. What do you want? Yeah, I've done this. I should interrogate these people. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, what do you want? Oh, there's a thing over here. I see. Okay, and I can't do it because we're talking. Then go away. Right. What's your link with the victim?
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Any clues in the room?
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Okay, are you going to give me any kind of rough approximations of when he died? Medically? I mean, obviously, it's too cold, blah, 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 you know. But that's a sensible question to ask the victim.
What can you tell me about
Oh, right, maybe it's this.
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
It's cold.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Doctor. Right, okay, so that gives us a little bit of insight. Okay, so box slim pills, and there's dregs of powder in the glass. He drank sleeping pills, which makes sense with the gun.
I do not think that's the right answer.
What are you talking about? I mean, that just emphasizes that he wasn't able to... Mm, right. Oh, the gun and the threatening thing, what's it? He was on his guard. I mean, clearly he wasn't. He wasn't that on guard. Wanted to stay on his guard, yet he took sleeping pills.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life.
So he was drugged.
Et voilà.
Okay. Ratchet's employees. Who are the two persons who worked for Ratchet? Well, that was... Is it McQueen? And was it Masterman? You don't work for anyone. You work for Orient Express. You work for Orient Express. You work for a car thingy, what's it? You work for Orient Express. I think, Devon, are you her assistant? I can't remember. So it must be Mr. Masterman then. And one of them's a
My
valet.
little grey cells did not let me down.
So... Interrogate Ratchet's secretary. Interrogate his valet. You just want me to interrogate everyone. I mean, everyone's... Right. We know it's someone who's on the train, because they're still on the train. There's no one unusual on the train, so it has to be someone who was on the train. So I'm going to be interrogating everyone anyway. Stupid game.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
Right. So I think we've done everything here. So we need to go and chat with people.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Okay, do you have an alibi?
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Okay, investigation.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
Well, not really. Right, well, passengers.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Right, okay, let's get the list of passengers. And I will walk slightly faster.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Okay, so, I mean, so that means he's French. So, controller. I don't think he's 33 looking at his hair. So, 57 then? So he came to it at 42 then. What was he doing before then?
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Okay, list of passengers.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm not on... Oh, right. So, Dr. Constantine, we don't have a first name, do we? No, because it's Hector McQueen, isn't it? So he doesn't have a first name. He's in 101. Okay. We are not on this list. I can't remember what our room was. Wait, what? What is the order of this list? It's not... Oh, that is going to break my mind. It's not in order of the rooms. It's not in order of the... It's not in order of name. Oh, that is going to make things so difficult to look at because there's no order to this. It's not in room or number, which you'd think is what they'd go. They would have, which is what they've got in the background. Why not? Right. Smoker.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No, tobacco only.
Ratchet.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
So that would be, "It's nothing, I just fell." So he just caught the bell or something. Presence at 1:15 in the morning.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hobart. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
Okay, last station.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Winkowski.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Okay.
What is the last station where...
Winkowski.
I didn't mean to press that button.
Could someone have come...
Yeah, we did
left.
that. Oops. Ah, activity. Okay, so this is what he's done. So we're just kind of... So... So that was there, I think, because we woke up at 1:15. So then he stays in position there. Wait, when did we arrive? Oh no, that was there. So he must have gotten off to smoke and then gotten back on there. There we go.
Et voilà.
So that gives us that little bit. Oh, okay. Witnesses of the escape. Okay, so he was someone we wanted to talk to anyway. He remained at his post from 12:10 to the morning, except from 1:05. So 12:10 to 1:05, 1:20 to 1:50, and then 2 to the morning. That's just right. Well, should I knock on all the other doors? I don't know if there's people in. Let's march down. Is that my room? I can't remember. I can't remember what my room is. No. Is everyone already out? Because this was the murder. Let's go and bother the people in second class. And I'll go all the way to the front and then work down. Because I don't know... Oh, I can't go in... Oh, I can go into... I can knock on some of these doors. That's good. But I don't know if there's going to be anyone... Oh, that just tells me what the rooms are. Okay, not so useful. Hello. Oh, you're someone I need to talk to.
I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Ce n'est rien. Je me suis trompé. Only speaks English. So it wasn't him then. Ratchet.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life. But I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something. Or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters. Threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Okay, so tell me about the night of the crime.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Minkowski. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you. I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
His diary.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Okay, are you a smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Was Ratchet a smoker?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
It's a threatening letter.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course, here it is.
Time to die. I'm not entirely sure that qualifies as a letter. But, I mean, threatening, yes. Oh, read, just in case. Time to die. There we go. Thank you.